My question will always centers on reforms.
Okay.
Can we discuss that, sir?
All right. You see, actually, the reforms is now yielding a good result. That's the good news now. You see, the good news is this. Recently, most of the investors always scared of investing their money into Nigeria economy due to the unrealistic floating of the naira. Now, with the removal of this floating of the naira, that allowed the naira to float on its own. Now, with the stability that is going on now by President Tinubu, he has given most of the investors more confidence now on Nigeria economy. Now, let me give you an example. Recently, an investor from the Britain and US now always complain that they cannot invest their money due to the forex instability. Now they are now putting their money now into Nigeria economy. They are now investing their money into Nigeria economy. The same thing with the Chinese business entrepreneur, because of the reforms which are in place. You know, I said in one of my videos that before any investor can invest in the economy, what they study, the X-ray, the policy of that particular country. They X-ray the policy, they examine the policy of that country. So they work on the president policy before they can invest in that particular country. So it's a very very good thing that is happening to Nigeria now. In fact, you know what one of the investors, what he said, surprisingly, he said, look, you Nigerians, he said, you are very lucky to have this kind of leadership that is now piloting the plane of your country right now, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That, you know, this, if you people can be patient, I'm telling you, you will enjoy more than the way you even expected. That is coming from an investor from a foreign country. You know, sometimes you don't value what you have until you lose it. It's an old saying. So we Nigerians now, actually now, the president is unpopular because the reforms are not fully coming out for people to see. But the moment is fully coming out and blown up, and people now see the benefit of this policy, it will now become popular. You know, because this has happened to many countries before, many developed countries now, whereby their leader, when they try to make things to happen, when they make the economy to work, when with their policy, whereby people are now getting it difficult, you know, in terms of their standard of living, they became unpopular. But when the results now get to positive end, their leader become popular. So the same thing is repeating itself in Nigeria as well. And Nigeria is not exceptional. So that is why I said the policy of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is now making most investors to have confidence in the economy. So just within 2 years, investors are now having confidence to put their money in our economy. That's a big plus. So with this, now the refineries are working. The Ajakuta steel are on stream, and other things. Now let me tell you one thing. Now, for you, even our immigration, our interior, we have to thank the ministers, the Minister of Interior. Now you can be, you people are in diaspora will be in their homes. Before you know it, they can get their passport renewed, take it to their house, take it to their apartments. You don't need to go to immigration office anymore. You see, these are the things we are talking. This man gathered the best brains to work for him, and that is what we call a leadership. So he's a leader that will go to sleep and his teams are working for him. So on that reforms that you say you started your question on is working now perfectly working now. And we are seeing it. Seeing the investor can have the confidence to put their money in the Nigerian economy. I'm telling you, it will be a win-win gain for the masses of this country. Do you have anything to ask again, sir? Do you have any question again?
Perfectly.
Are you okay with that?
I'm okay.
All right. Thank you very much.